Anyway, let's get into the game. Lucifer, if he wins this now, will advance into the grand finals already. But it is Foggy's map choice. He wanted Ancient Isles. After losing the first map, he has Lucifer's choice, so it's his map of choice for now. So he should definitely have good chances on that. And he can definitely put up a really, really good fight against Lucifer as well, that's for sure. Ah, never mind, he was faster. And let's see how this is gonna work out. This time it's not the Fiend build order that we have seen in the last game from Lucifer. He's going for ghouls instead. Maybe even a 1 Siguru attack, we will have to see. And so far he's just going for that early DK as well. Foggy going for the standard Demon Hunter. I think you sometimes maybe see Warden on this map against Undead. But it's really quite unusual. That's really something only, for example, Rudan would do. I think it was Rudan that always plays like unusual strategies. Or was it someone else? I'm actually not 100% sure, to be honest. Let's see what Foggy gets here now, looking at that item. And also, Lucifer indeed went for a 1 Siguru attack, so he just wants to have that early attack. And maybe going to tier 3 play again with triple hero, maybe going to double hero play with Frostworms, or tier 2 push with Naga. There's quite some options to choose from, really. So that we still have to see what Lucifer is gonna go for. He went for Aura first, he just wants to harass a little bit here, skeletons coming in as well. And that Archer is being bothered quite a bit by that DK, loses quite some Moon Vultures to that as well. Demon Hunter going into the Undead base though, and Lucifer has to make sure that he doesn't lose any Acolyte here, because he's in tech. Gets in the Ruin Tower in time though, and also has his 5 ghouls ready here. Foggy doesn't want to risk getting surrounded and just loses TP right away, so he's not really doing anything there. Decides to pull back again to defend, because there's really not much he can do in the Undead base against 5 ghouls in the Ruin Tower. So he kind of wasted his time. He got a second circlet as well at the Goblin shop here. And Lucifer so far didn't kill a single wisp. And Foggy managed to save every single wisp so far. Alright, just a quick break, I guess. There we go. Demon Hunter is still not level 2 yet, he needs 1 skeleton kill to get it. Well, exactly 1 skeleton kill actually. Or just creep something like this little spot here. Scaling additional archers, that's really just what you always see pretty much in this matchup, unless you're going Huntresses. And Lucifer, he's going for Gargoyle play. I didn't see Gargoyle play in quite some time. Jackie didn't try it once in his series against Foggy. I'm really curious now as to how this is gonna work out. I really like that he's going for Gargoyle play. I think it's quite interesting to see. And what I especially like about it on Ancient Isles in Secret Valley is that you have those spots with the level 6 drakes here. And you can easily pick those off with even only 3 gargoyles. Easily kill them, it's a lot of experience. And it's also a really nice item most of the time, like a Sobi mask, for example. That can be quite a big deal. Crypt and Graveyard finish perfectly in time, basically, and there's the Gargoyle production. Usually you play Gargoyles with a single hero, so we will probably see single DK for quite some time. At least for now. And he's just gonna creep more, wait for his Gargoyles. Foggy, I don't think he knows about this yet. I'm not sure if he actually scouted his second crypt. I don't think so though. And he's just creeping more as well for now. Lucifer especially creeping Foggy's expansion spot, so Foggy doesn't have that for laydown. So Lucifer's actually doing kind of aggressive creeping, which is quite nice because he just disables Foggy from getting the creep spot later on, which definitely would have been nice for him. Still, the Demon Hunter has really quite nice items. It's close to level 3 as well. That Whisk, can he detonate it in time? Nope, doesn't do it. DK really close to level 3. Now, one important thing against Gargoyle play is for the Night Elf player to get tier 3 for Orb of Venom. Because the Demon Hunter, especially with those items, if he has Orb of Venom, he can really deal a lot of damage to Gargoyles really quite fast. And there we go, tier 3 is already coming up. One Agent Protector as well, and keeps his archers in base to defend against Gargoyle Harass on his Wisps. Wisp are still spread out though. I guess he's just waiting for the Gargoyle Harass to start. Lucifer, I guess he knows that Foggy probably prepared well enough for this. So instead of trying to go for Harass with only 4 Gargoyles now, he rather wants to creep right away. And that's what I meant, he can easily take away this dragon. Gets the Sobi Mask, which is just a really good item for him. Especially to counter that mana burn to a certain extent. He's still on tier 2, only now taking to tier 3. He wanted to invest in 2 more Gargoyles first. That's really just usual for this strategy, really. And Happy actually leaving the game now because Sonic managed to advance with a score of 2-1 in the quarterfinals, so he is now in the semifinals against Happy. So it's another UD versus Night Elf. So far it's 2 Undeads and 2 Night Elves still remaining in the Gera Cup. Beautifully microing his DK here and damaging the Demon Hunter by quite a bit. No more coil available though, so the Demon Hunter easily gets away. Level 2 coil only deals roughly 140 damage to a hero anyway, so it wouldn't have been enough. And Foggy so far just going for additional drides, and no second hero so far. I'm not sure if that's a usual thing to do against Gargoyle play, but Foggy does it, so seems to be good in some way. He just cancelled 1 Dryad though. I think he wants to go for a second hero now. Because he leaves 6 supply open to get his hero. Also moved his Angel Fall down there to creep this expansion spot. And that's especially another nice thing about Lucifer having crept that expansion spot. It makes it so Foggy can't Ancient of War creep anything now, really. His Ancient of War is completely out of position. And there we go, there's the Panda. He wanted to get that second hero still, and that's why he also cancelled the ride. No Moonball coming up yet, so he's gonna be supply blocked for quite some time, but I guess he's gonna invest gold into items and upgrades anyway first. And so far, I think he managed to pick off 1 ghoul. Actually, no, the ghoul still got saved. Demon Hunter still has crazy items though. And Lucifer managed to secure that other dragon, got a row of the Magi, which is really quite nice for him. It's a lot of additional mana. And also if he gets his Lich later on or a Naga, that's just really great for the series as well, for additional mana and also for additional damage as well, since they are intelligent heroes. Foggy managed to pick off the Troll Warlord, only sniped that one, didn't go for additional creeping because he didn't want to get creep checked too heavily. Got a Health Stone, which is really quite an awesome item for this matchup to keep his heroes alive. And there we go, Lich is coming, Stone Form upgrade as well as that Ghoul Frenzy upgrade, and the Slaughterhouse, so Lucifer starts to transition into late game kind of play, into a kind of late game unit composition. Wants to harass a little bit now with his Gargoyles, while creeping with his DK and Ghouls. Decides against it though, because I guess he maybe just wanted to snipe the Troll Warlord, but it's not there anymore. And maybe doesn't want to risk getting creep checked there or something. Nicely picks up a Dryad here, that's really quite nice for him. And what is really important about all of this is Foggy didn't set his shop up early, which means he still wants to get it up now. And if that shop gets cancelled over and over again, there's not going to be any Orb of Venom, which means Demon Hunter won't be able to attack those Gargoyles. That's also why Foggy is building the shop in the middle here now, so the Gargoyles actually have to fly in and take a lot of damage from the units here. Also get Breath of Fire. Breath of Fire, I guess you could maybe call it, I don't even know. There we go, Lich has the Row of the Magi, so plus 11 damage right out of the altar. And the Demon Hunter, he comes there, instantly gets nuked, and he's instantly real low on HP. At least gets 1 mana burn out though, so DK is out of mana. But he has that Sobi Mask, so it's really quite nice for him. Liking a little bit right now, but there we go. Likes are gone again. First statue is coming as well, so Lucifer will have an easier time regenerating HP and mana too. Gets a healing scroll against the Breath of Fire, and well, it's nice in general. And will pot for his Lich as well. And he just got a replenishment potion from that spot, which really is quite convenient now for his DK. Didn't pick the tome up yet, didn't really get in range of it. Especially now, it's more important to pay attention to that fight. Leaves it there for now. I mean, it's nice to pick up, but sometimes people just forget about it, or don't want to use the time to actually pick it up. Fight is breaking out though. Lucifer so far only focusing Riots, instantly picking out an Archer with a Nova and Ghoul focus. Picks out more units so far. Try to dodge that Breath of Fire with the Stone Form, didn't quite work out though, but he got rid of the Drunken Haze on his Gargoyles with that Stone Form, so it was still definitely worth it. That Demon Hunter! Oh damn! Foggy wasn't prepared for that nuke. There was still a Nova and a coil available. So he gets a surprise Demon Hunter kill basically, and Lucifer suddenly in a really good spot. Honestly, really didn't expect that. Only a level 2 Panacea Breath of Fire really doesn't hurt so much. And Lucifer completely ripping Foggy apart. And keep in mind, if Lucifer wins this game, he's gonna advance into the Grand Finals already and take out Foggy. And Foggy won so many Gera Cups already. He's in the finals so often. But Lucifer is completely destroying him so far. He won the first game in quite a nice fashion, and he's on a really good way to win the second game now as well. Level 3 Lich, almost level 5 DK. If he gets this level 5 DK as well with level 3 Coil and level 2 Nova, his nuke is going to be insane. And Foggy really has to be careful. There's the nuke again. He has to run out immediately. There's no Staff of Preservation. There's a TP for a Demon to save himself with. But that's about it. Lich is in trouble. There's no coil available to save him. But it doesn't matter because Foggy can't pressure him at all, really. There's a Nova again really quite soon, so Foggy can't do so much more about this. 40 supply against 33 supply in favor of Lucifer. He still has that Zeti to regenerate. He still has that Sobi mask as well. And he will hit level 5 in a second. That could really actually surprise Foggy, because now he has enough mana for a coil. He has to be so careful. He uses the coil to save his Lich though. He could have really just nuked the Demon Hunter, would have maybe lost his Lich in the process. Like this, it's even easier for him, as you can see here. Demon Hunter dies, doesn't even use the TP. Swaps the Healthstone to save his Lich. And it's 2-0 for Lucifer. Lucifer's in the Grand Finals and takes out Foggy.